Alright, so this guy is graduating to a bigger collar. I had him on a... Oh, you know what? I'm a dumbass. Oh yeah, that's all the way extended. Speaking of being a dumbass, right? So, see, it's all the way extended. I was like, oh, I can tighten it up. But anyways, I got these for small, right? And then I like the thicker ones, especially he's gonna have a bigger neck. So what I see all the time with the martingales, or I should have played with them first, right? That's a good boy, right? Is they're always way too loose. So what happens if you have it, if there's no pressure going until you're all the way there, it's not doing its job, right? So you want it to be just like a regular collar when it's on. You want to be able to do 2 fingers and snug but not tight. So that way as soon as the pressure starts, they start doing what we want. Hold on, bro. Now this is, oh, I got a little room. Right, so I'm at, I don't know if you can see where we're at. I'm at 3 fingers, right? So we're gonna take this off. You're a good boy, right? We're gonna tighten it a little bit more, just a touch. It's only 1 finger. And it doesn't have to be perfect because he's still young and he's gonna grow into it. So maybe I should leave it, but I don't like that. I would rather make it bigger as we go. And so here's the other thing that I'm thinking with him is, do I need to start thinking about, right? So here, there's still no action going on, and it's 2 fingers. So I got it perfect, right? So when I do 3 fingers, it's a little bit of action. When I do 2 fingers, it's just right on there. I have to start thinking about, do I want to e-collar them, right? You're a good boy. We've obviously got a lot of foundation going. So do I want to e-collar them? That would be me practicing on the equipment, right? I've used them a couple times with people, but not extensively, right? Pretty much basically just for recall, and I'll leave it for one person. Recall, and I'll leave it for the other one. Well, 2 people? Yeah. And that was the extent of it, right? Now that's probably what I would do with him, right? And why am I even thinking about it when he's this young? So I've seen people say not to do it till they're 9 months to, come get this stick. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Till they're 9 months to a year old. But I've got a friend that, yeah, get it, that he's done it as early as 6 months, right? Now, and then, so that's part of it. So part of it is I think I should be able to use it professionally, right? For if someone wants help with it, I should be able to show them better than to explain and be kind of herky-jerky with it, which is the way I am, right? Oh, get it, get it. Come on, get it, boy. Yeah, get it. Right? The other thing is we're out here off leash, right? You see how Waylon is. I got Waylon to where, hey! Right, so see right here. Take, come! Ah, he's bullshitting, so we're gonna get a go get. Right, he's looking for poop to eat. So let's see. Come on! Come on, fool! Come on! See, he's bullshitting. Alright, so I'm about to have to go all the way over there and get him. This, my friends, is where e-collars help. Alright? Come on, buddy! See, now I've done 3 times. Now I'm not using his recall because I know he's already come on is kind of nothing, right? Now here's the important part. You don't want to chase him down. You got to pursue him. Right? Generally, you'll get closer and try your recall. As the way I was trying to get closer, but there's a point. His recall's good enough, well, I don't have to do that. This needs to be a negative consequence. gonna grab his collar. Oh. Now this is something you don't do depending on their personality. Well, let me get a little closer, I'm not sure. I think this microphone's 250. Right? You gotta know the dog. Like say I had to go get Kaya or somebody. I wouldn't do that to her. Right? I don't know her well enough. Say Sammy did it. I wouldn't do that to him because this is invasive, right? It is an invasive move. But it's gotta be a negative consequence to blowing you off, especially out here. Backyard, maybe not as big of a deal. Just sit them down. First look doesn't matter. I like to look at what they're looking at. People say not to do that. Okay. Now, what I need to do is put them on the long line. Right? So back to the e-collar thing. There are a lot of people, this guy, I'm guessing is gonna get twice Waylon's size. I don't get very many side eyes with Waylon. Part of it is most people around here know me, but even with Waylon, Raider can be right there barking his head off at the people, and they'll be looking at Waylon, who's over here minding his own business, sniffing by the fence. They'll be watching them, right? Waylon's not gonna go say hi to anybody. And Raider will be right, people don't care, right? The smaller the dog, the more tolerant they are to stuff like that. But there are some people that they give a medium-sized dog a side eye. This guy, he's gonna be 70, 80 pounds, right? So if I have him start being like, if I make it, it's gonna be my fault if it happens, right? If it gets to where he's doing the same thing as Waylon does, think about what people are gonna look at him at 80 pounds. Good boy, right? Opposed to a 40, 42 pounder, right? So why did he run off? Because I wasn't paying attention to him, right? I was busy talking. I don't know, whatever. Right? So there's things to think about. And there are going to be people that say, never e-collar, never e-collar. But they're not letting their dog off in public, right? Now, the bigger picture is I'm not going to go into the city doing off-leash walking like a lot of those people do. So that's where I kind of weigh it. Is it good enough for here? Because my big picture is I'm not going to take him to Pet Supplies Plus and let him, or at what's called let him walk around free. I mean, I might if I get him, if I feel trusting that much. I don't think I will be though. Because even when I was at the height of trust with Waylon, I wasn't letting him go free in the park. I do at the schoolyard because it's fenced, right? He'll go outside the gateways, but he's going to come back in. And I trust him not to go up to anybody or any dog, right? There's that part of it too. And that comes in time, right? So trust comes in time. Right? I think, who was I thinking of this morning? I think Susan Garrett, right? Susan Garrett's supposed to be so great. Her dog when she was talking to Ivan Balbanov about it, she said that she wouldn't have used the e-collar because she wouldn't have been able to come up with all these games. And I'm like, why wouldn't you be able to? Why wouldn't you do something to give you immediate results and then still work on how to do it better? It's so weird to me. But anyways, it took her over 5 years to get her dog that way, right? If people see her dog being great and being awesome off leash, it took her 5 years to get there. Do you want to wait 5 years? Then okay, that's fine. And also, I think, to her defense, I don't think she had it as a puppy, right? I think it's a lot easier when you get them as a puppy because you have that more puppy bonding. So that could be a part of it too, of why it took so long. I will always be fair in my criticisms, whereas other people won't. What's up, boy? Yeah! Good boy! Give me that. Oh! Right? So, and it's a good, to me, when you have, like I had to do the go get, give it a little bit of time before you do anything, right? So he looks, he did the look up. Oh, that's where I was gonna go. Oh, I did talk about it, right? You gotta watch the dog with the collar. A lot of times, if you haven't started that stuff at a young age, you're gonna get some fight with it. I've already grabbed his collar a few times just to settle him down, right? Where was I going with that? So a lot of times you get an older dog, they're gonna fight, and when they start fighting, you gotta hold on and hold on and hold on without trying not to be intimidating, because you're already being invasive. So you don't want to be intimidating and how's it going, buddy? And a butthole about it. Give me that. Oh, come on. Come on, give me that. Oh, come on, give me that. Give me that. Ready? Out. Good. Sit. Good. Down. Good. Yes. Right. So if you remember about a week ago, I was like, man, why isn't the down getting any better, right? How come I can't get it into play? It just took time, right? That's hard for me sometimes. Because I'm always looking at how come we're not getting it any better, right? What am I doing? What can I do better? Sometimes it's just the dog. Sometimes some things it takes longer for the dog to do. Ready? Out. Good. Ready? Heel. Come on. Good boy. Yes. Oh, I started my backward motion too soon. Do you see that? You got a yes backward motion, not backward motion yes. I'm sure after you've done enough, it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be. So that's probably something that depends on what your goals are. You want to be competition, you better be perfect. Come on, get it. Yeah, good boy. Let's let him have it. Run around. What else do I think I've done wrong with him? I don't think I did enough what they call personal play, affectionate, intimate stuff. Really focused on food work and trying to get the toy play, right? So now there's been times where like I've been trying to do that more, and he'll jump and like kind of bite on my arm, where at first I was stopping it, and now I'm like, kind of just depends, right? All right, so let's do, did I finish talking about his collar? Yes, talked about his collar, finished talking about collar grabbing. A lot of people will tell you it's bad. It just depends on you. So let's do expectations and goals. I don't know, let me collect my thoughts. I know what I want to do is a fade the lure session for on here for him. I'm trying not to do so many videos and picking what's important, what I'm working on. I don't know, whatever. Break time.